fellow Toastmasters and guests. Thank you, everyone. I am so excited. I mean, I never prepared a speech because I never expected this to happen. Oh. Okay, let me calm down. There's a few people I want to thank. First, I would like to give an honor to God and thank Him for putting the dream of writing in my soul. Because without Him, I wouldn't be here today. And I'd like to thank my husband, Greg. You've been a great soul. You put up with me leaving corporate America and following my dream. Many of you don't know. I work and write from home. And sometimes I can get on my husband's nerves, but he has been so supportive of my dream. Every 5 minutes I'll walk into the room and I'll complain to him about something someone has did or said or didn't do right, and he just nods his head. And I know I get on his nerves, but he's been so supportive. He's paying all the bills. And so I thank him. Many husbands don't support their wives leaving corporate America because, as you know, starting a business takes a lot away from the income. But I have the greatest husband. I also want to thank my grandchildren. I have 3.5. And I want to thank them because I am leaving them a legacy through my writing career. And I want to thank the New York Times bestseller list for this award, for New York Times bestseller award of the year. I mean, 20 years ago, when I first started, I never knew that this day would come. I've always dreamed this day would come, but I never knew it would come. And so I didn't prepare for it. And that's why I want to tell people, it's very important that you follow your dreams. If you don't follow your dreams, and please don't go too far because I'm going to frame that. If you don't follow your dreams, you will suddenly die. We have tragedy in New York. We had tragedy in New Orleans. We have all types of tragedy. People are dying at an early age. People are dying mysteriously of things that they shouldn't be dying of. Young people are dropping of heart attacks. Couples are fighting, and they're going to bed mad. Don't let this be you. You have to live every day like it's your last because tomorrow is not promised to you. So while you're doing that, go out and follow your dream. If you're in a dead-end job, don't complain about it. Either make the job better or go out and create your own. If you have a boss that's got it out for you, learn the trade and oust him. If you want to be a best-selling author, you have to learn your craft, hone your craft, write even when you don't feel like writing. They have this thing in our industry called writer's block. That's a no-no. Writer's block is our form of procrastination. And the longer you procrastinate, the longer you defer your dream. You'll be 20 years from now saying, I wish I had done this 10 years ago. And if you procrastinate more, you'll be saying that 20 years from now. But chances are you won't be here. So I tell you, follow your dreams. Make things happen. Things are not going to fall in your lap, although sometimes that can happen. But most likely it's not going to happen. So follow your dreams. Make things happen. Work hard. Have a great set of values and ethics because people get so far cheating other people, but they don't get too far. It comes back. So make sure you're always giving. If you don't give, you don't have room to receive. If your hands are always full because you refuse to give, how are you going to have room to receive more? So it's very important that you give, and that will make things successful. I've helped people throughout my career, people who have been on this bestsellers list 10 years, and I'm still behind the scenes. But New York Times bestsellers list was looking at me. And that's why it's important, even though you should live your life like it's last, make sure what you do because people are watching you and you never know who's watching you, why they're watching you, and the purpose that they're watching you for. So, don't get discouraged. Yes, it took me 20 years, but I had a lot of stumbling blocks along the way. And I got through those stumbling blocks, and each stumbling block has made me a stronger person. And because of that, I can stand here before you today and say I am so proud of this award. Next to my marriage and the birth of my children and my grandchildren, this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Again, I want to reiterate, follow your dreams. Work hard. Give back. And in the end, you can do it. I'm going to be doing in a few minutes when I step off stage. I'm going to be dancing like nobody's watching. Madam Toastmaster.